that Jill Biden does not like Kamala Harris very much, right? Like going all the way back to the 2020 debate, Kamala Harris kind of had it out for Joey and tried to paint him into the corner, tried to say he was racist. And he's like, what? After everything I've done? I mean, granted, his terminology was not necessarily always the best. He had a bad habit of calling grown black men boy, which, like, I'm just gonna start there. You guys wanna pick on things? You might wanna pick on that, all right? So he got away with a lot of that. But anyway, Kamala Harris was like, you were part of that busing movement, and, I was this little girl, and da-da-da-da-da. So Jill, Dr. Jill, kind of always had her eye out for Kamala, and she was smart too. I never would have put her in as VP, but Biden, apparently got the edict or the order from one Obama, and that was just a bad decision in every possible way. I mean, they've admitted that they really couldn't give her the chance of being the president because black women would have been too mad, blah, blah, blah. You've heard all that, right? Well, Dr. Jill kind of spoofed her. I mean, is it me or is she totally dissing Kamala? I want you to see this clip because I thought it was pretty funny. I'm like, I think she's kind of making fun of her here. And her joy, the constant joy. Take a look.
So I hope that you all feel that sense of, peace and light. And that just for a moment when you leave here today that you feel, I don't know, a sense of joy. Because I think we all need like this, we all need to feel joy now during this time of the season, during this time. So anyway, okay, now I'll start. You're all reading into that.
Yes, of course we're reading into it. Of course we're reading into it because the joy line, that's hers, right? You just kind of totally took over her material and then laughed about it. As you should. You know what? I'd be mad too. I mean, come on. They dealt them a really bad hand. There is no way that Joe Biden could have won because I'm sorry, he's just too old. And for whatever reason, he was willing to cling. That's his mistake. But you really think that Kamala Harris was ever going to get to first base? The short answer is no. Zero, nada, no chance. And Joy Behar, as we started the show, is trying to somehow insist that the economy was better under Joe Biden than it was under Donald Trump. And it's like, no, girl, no. Because you know what? We actually had a vibrant, growing economy up until everybody screwed it up in March 2020. I told you they shouldn't have shut down this economy. That was just such a mistake of epic proportions. I hate to always insist that I was right, but I am right. I'm a right more than I'm wrong, that's for sure. And that's one of the reasons why you should trust me and Rob with the financial research company that we have, 76research.com. Just go over and get the free stuff, if nothing else. Just take a look at it this weekend because you need to start focusing on this stuff. I'm looking at your comments here. Jill voted for Donald, David Lorenzo puts up. I totally think so. Draco, rightly so, says, go woke, go broke. There's a lot of meaning to this. And Bruce, I think you were talking about this earlier when we were getting into the whole Caitlin Clark thing. Never apologize for who or what you are. It's so true, right? It's so true. It's critical to remember that. And I want to just get away from all that nonsense because it's not worth it. Can we just see people for who they are? People as people and stop with the other stuff, right? Let's think about that.